Hello. So I've been doing it again, talking to you and not out loud, or how do I put this? Overthinking it. You wouldn't think someone like me who shares all this stuff without viewing it and is not living it today would actually think about those things. Actually, I've got no idea what people think about what I do. It makes no difference to me. I do find it very ironic, strange, I don't know, choose your word, yeah? In the sense that there are days, right, where I don't know, so I haven't made a video on, today is Sunday, yeah? So I haven't made a video since Thursday, that means. So Friday was a fucking hell of a day, and night for that matter. And I wanted to make a video, right after it, I don't know, I say ended. So there's obviously a story, but I was so in a, well, it's hard to explain, but I was so in that moment going, okay, if ever there was a sign that I'm supposed to go live, that would be it. And then even still, it was like, no, not yet. And I'm like, I just have to trust some of it. I think this is why I haven't made a video, right? Because I am obviously overthinking everything. Here's one for you. I know the result of my third quiz, so I therefore know the result of my overall grade for my unit that we all just went through. And it's super weird, because usually you gotta wait to the end when they're all sent out via message and published online to get your overall grade, right? Because they don't release exam results to us. Gotta admit, me and a lot of students don't understand how they're not allowed to tell us our results, or they won't tell us our results, because it's kind of like the quizzes sort of thing. It was like, how do we know what we're doing wrong if we don't actually get any actual feedback, yeah? Anyway, I haven't watched this trimester. Fun. That's an interesting way to put it. There's a lot I haven't seen, yeah? I'm obviously remember a lot of it. I've been through the holy fucking why am I doing this again over and over and over again. One unit, guys. One unit, right? And it's like it broke my brain. But it's not just that. And the one before it, and the one before it. And it's like, okay. And that's it. I'm overwhelmed by life, I think is what I've realized, yeah? I said it to someone recently, and it's the first time I think I've said it out loud. I was like, I talk about the fact that I went through something, yeah? My spiritual awakening. It's not like one day I woke up and I was, blah. It's not like that. It's an awakening. It continues until I die, yeah? Growing, evolving, watching, learning, thinking, fucking, I don't know. I'm clearly very much not down here in 3D, yeah? I spend most of my time alone. I don't listen to the radio. I don't watch the news. Sometimes I do, and it's so fucking depressing that I literally turn it off because I'm already this connected version. We're all connected, yeah? And anyway, we learn, and I don't even know what. Alright, let me just go back and be like, I do find it ironic that on the few days, which is not many, that's not true. It depends on if there's someone like I meet and I like them and they're selling me something, so I know, like, I don't really care. I don't really care who says this. This is my real day life. You know, my ego is like, wash your hair first, do this first, do that first, do this, that, and everything else first. And I'll be like, yeah, and it'll get to fucking 9 o'clock at night, and I'll once again be like, fuck, I don't want to do this, because it gets, like, this is for me, yeah, for me. So I know Future Live, because Future Live is Today Live, from 2 days ago I live, and I know, well, yeah, I could have picked up the camera on the Friday night exactly when I wanted to and said everything that I needed to in that moment, yeah, because in that moment, that's what I needed to say. And I second guessed it, right? And now that I'm sitting here and I'm talking about it, because I don't think I'm using it. Like, life, it's like, oh my God, yeah. So, I give it out, like, not to everyone, yeah, because obviously, I don't know. I'm not going into the whys and the wheres and the whatnot. The point I'm trying to make is, to myself at least, there's many points. Could be a long one. It's 6:11 on the at 6:11 at night on the 22nd of October 2023. I don't imagine I look fantastic, but I honestly don't care, because, well, let's face it, if you've been watching along for long enough, you will know that there are thousands of videos now. All I see is the 1K, and I'm just like, yeah, that's cool. But I have been remembering to, like, check the studio side. Just been a crazy time, which is why, if I haven't commented back or replied, I love, your support, and I appreciate that you find watching me talk about all the fucking things I do helpful, because I've got to tell you, wait until I tell you this story. Like I said, it would have been better told at the time, in the moment, but it has to be told, because something happened, and I truly believe that being authentically honest is the most important thing, yeah? So, let's rewind, right? I needed to get my eyes tested, alright? So this is Friday. I missed the Thursday appointment. I have no idea why. I was running late. I think I made a Thursday video, which in the video, if I recall correctly, it was something like, I know I can do it, even if it's 30 seconds, and then to literally yesterday and the day before, I haven't. Yesterday was because I, again, was like today, going, I need to tell these stories, and my ego was just like, no. And now I'm realizing is the ego saying no because of the story, because my ego is just like, oh my God, can you fucking imagine what people are gonna say? And that's the fucking part that's always killing me, because I don't really care what people say, obviously, at over 1,000 fucking videos, yeah? This is literally me trying to figure myself out, yeah? And this is it's amusing. It's a very light learning. Let's just, as I said, keep rewinding, Olivia, and just tell the story from the start. I needed to get my eyes checked, yeah? They have fucked with me for so long. They are fucking with me. Like, even now, it's like, yes, too much. See, it's like this is. No, I don't fucking know, man. I did upgrade to the pretty silvers. Either way, they hurt. Doesn't matter if they're on, doesn't matter if they're off, right? So I had an appointment, which thankfully was able to be made again for Friday. Now, I remember I was talking to my mum on to my mum on New Zealand on a video call, and I was like, I've got to go, I was late yesterday, I can't fucking be late again today, yeah? For the love of God, I've got no idea what I was talking to her about. And that's when I went in and I had all the eyes tests done and all the puffy eye thing. Don't like it. But it's probably not as bad as that other one because fuck me, every time I do it I forget to take pain meds and it kills my back. But yeah, my eyes have changed, whatever the fancy way of putting it is. And basically it came down to either, I don't know what he wants. He's had food, water, been out, it's all good. Hold on. He's looking at me weirdly. What do you want? Alright. Anyway. What was I doing? Yes, my eyes. So, I learned a brand new thing. I thought multifocus, I don't know how we would say it yet, was literally saying the lens of my glasses and then just like lines between them. Not actual lines that you could see the lines, though I did learn that is an option, but I figured like an invisible line, so it would be like 1, 2, yeah? Apparently it's a lot more fancy than that. Well, not apparently, it actually is. They're like, no, we can, I don't know, like, literally create the lens to suit your eye specifically or something. And, I don't know, I took a bunch of photos and then they showed me this like screen, you know, and it had all these different ways of viewing. So it was like a different lens here, a different one in the middle, a different one at the bottom, and on the sides it was different too. But I remember being told there was like one option versus another, and I think one was blurry, and I could be remembering this wrong, but I was like, no, that will just hurt my brain, yeah? I'm like, this is enough. I was like, I didn't even know this existed, right? I also miscommunicated with her in the sense of, well, I'm not saying it was either one of us, I just think. Anyway, let me think. I have been waiting on the pair of frames, yeah, that I took in, however long I took in ago, right? A couple of months, I reckon. He's being weird. Oh my God, I don't know what he's doing. Oh, yeah, you okay, buddy? Anyone's still watching me at 13 minutes and 40 seconds. See, this is what gets to these things, and it's like the stories aren't as good unless they're told in the moment, but in the moment it's just. To finish that, I had thought I was getting lenses for the frames that needed to be replaced because they were under the warranty. And she kept saying 2, and she's like, you can have, she goes, because of it was the $199, 2 for $199 deal, she goes, you can choose them out of the $249 range. And I was like, okay. And she kept saying 2 at one point, and in my head I was like, 2 for like 2 glasses, 2, like, I wasn't 100% clear because I still just didn't understand all that much at this point, except that they were catering the lens to my eye and that I wanted to go pick glasses, yeah? Oh, that's going to bug me now. Anyway, thankfully at this time there was nobody really, like, the shop wasn't busy. And so this woman was walking around and like holding on to the ones I sort of was like trying off and on. And so I had it narrowed down to like 2. And I was like, which one? And she's like, no, you're getting 2. And I'm like, okay, so that is what you mean. I'm like, okay, awesome. Like, so yeah, no, I didn't realize that at all. Yeah, and like, and it was like, I don't know how she worked it all out, but basically there was these 3 different options with the lens, and what am I trying to say? I thought it would be silly not to get the highest one, because like that just makes sense, you know. So I went with that, and yeah, look at I got the 2 pairs. I totally don't fully remember the second one I got. I remember the first one, because we had it narrowed down to 3 at one point. And they're totally different to what I'm wearing now. Like I've completely changed. Yeah. I'm not sure where I'm at. I am, but I'm just like hungry and wrecked all of a sudden, and just not in the mood to continue talking. Oddly enough, I really need to figure out how to clear the storage on my phone. I really, really need to. To finish the eye story though, yeah? Basically, I am getting 2 pair of glasses worth $2.49 each, with these insane lenses that, like I said, I didn't know existed until Friday, with like, as far as I could tell, it was like 1, 2, 3, and then 4 on the sides, and I was like, way more technical than I thought they would be, but interestingly enough, I feel like they'll be easier to wear than just anyway. I did, like, she was so helpful, yeah, like super, super nice, right? And she is one of the people that I was like, wrote it down for. I was like, if you ever get bored, right? And what I was loving about earlier was, it's usually after I've done that I have a moment like I don't make one. I always find it funny. It's like I'm a daily vlogger and I don't vlog for 2 days. So maybe I should update my about page and be like, I'm mostly a daily vlogger unless I'm asleep. Yeah. But yesterday I almost wrote a post, and that's what I wanted to do before falling asleep, which was like, hey people, I'm here, I'm alive, I'm just have this much energy, you know. So I apologize for that if anyone was worried, and I will definitely do that from now on. But oh my god, it sounds like it's gonna storm. I'm so freaking happy. I mean, I love storms. I don't want anyone to get hurt and damaged or whatever. But yeah, just rain and thunder and lightning and storms, awesome, and the wind. But yeah, I'm super excited to get them. Super, super excited. And I did ask her what her favorite, like, what kind of coffee she liked, yeah? And she was like, I'm allergic to coffee bean. I was like, oh my god, you poor thing. And she goes, no, I like chai latte. I was like, oh my god, I love chai latte. And I told her, I was like, I refuse to get it anywhere except from McDonald's. I was like, because McDonald's gets the absolute best chai every time without fail. And she's like, oh, I've never tried. And I was like, well, you've been so helpful to me. So after I made my purchase, I drove to the Macca's, which is like just down the street, and went to drive-through and got it and went back and gave it to her. And I don't know, I think she was just like, oh wow, you never do that. I'm like, I think people don't even know what to say, eh? It's like, I actually don't need or have to do anything. Yeah, I sit in my house with my curtains closed and my door shut and with my dog, and no one would know anything about me. Just, you know what I mean? I don't have to do anything. But I am ranked, and I've actually rambled for 20 minutes, and I will continue to fill in this story. Good night, people.